It has been 11 years since Ghee the Lion Born took the throne of Valencia. Though some still despise him for his days of banditry, he has taken to ruling with a peaceful and gentle hand. After the wars for his de jure lands with the Aragonese, he moved his capital to Valencia and there set out a great revitalization, construction unseen in these lands before. The prosperity and welfare of his people his chief and utmost concern. He has founded a holy order, hosted feasts with popes, and expanded his land to include the Kingdom of Sardinia, so that his sons and heirs may become kings themselves. And for me, Anatolius, who has been there since the beginning, has seen those walls of Jerusalem and jungles of India by his side. I too must wonder, what else is there for a man who has done everything? What's up, everybody? It's Saul, and today we are here in the finale of our Red Shield Brotherhood series, partially because, well, we're no longer landless. We're no longer the Red Shield Brotherhood. It has been roughly 11 years, I believe, maybe closer to 12? 11 years, actually. It started in August. We can double check that. Let's confirm before I'm wrong. So, 1206, yes. Okay. So, it's been 11 years since I decided to become a king of Valencia, and I took back my de jure lands, as you saw in the intro, from Aragon, and I've become a pretty powerful kingdom in the interim. I have about 12,000, almost 13,000 troops. I haven't had to reduce my men-at-arms like at all, which has been actually insane. I make 51 gold a turn. And a big part of this change, or the reason nobody has gotten too mad at me, is that because I think I mentioned earlier, you can wipe the slate, one of the options that you have in the adventurer decisions. So every couple of years, I've been trying to slowly wipe the slate of my gallows bait. I got rid of the banditry, which gives you probably the worst opinion out of all of them. And I'm going to hopefully try and move the rest of the way down for him. That would be pretty cool. It's a shame. Sponsor Jewish Sciences. This is interesting. Whoa. Okay. We're definitely going to try and do that. How long would it take me to get 17,000 gold? 50 gold a turn. I mean, I'm making 50 gold a month. 12 months. Let's see, what is that, like 600? So 2-3 years if I didn't spend any money? We could definitely do that. We could definitely do that. I could secure the Mediterranean if I controlled Corsica and Sicily. We would then become a different kingdom, though. I don't really want to do that. Although I do want to take Corsica. That is something that's going to happen in this episode. I think what I'm going to do, because what I've done, I'm talking all over the place, so I'm trying to like fill you in. Let's start at the beginning. So Ghee, his wife, she died, as you can see. She died of a seizure. She was 48 years old, which is quite unfortunate. Our master thief, she was with us for a long time, and then we ended up remarrying fairly recently, actually, to Queen Mahout. She was one of the only ones who was actually available who was any good. And so I ended up marrying her, and she is pregnant. So that's good for Ghee, I guess. He's going to have his 9th child. He's got too many damn kids. My daughter is an adventurer. I actually just bailed her out of jail not that long ago. She's a drunken poet, flexible leader, which is kind of fun. I feel like that fits the sort of vibe. My son actually ended up pretty good. He's got some decent skills, warlike courtier and diplomatic courtier, because I changed my court to diplomatic. This son is poised to become the king of... what is it? The King of Sardinia, I want to say, because I made the Kingdom of Sardinia, and I kind of want to make the Kingdom of Aragon as well. Like, take over this dude's lands. That way, when I die, I have 3 sons who become kings, which would be really cool, I think. If we zoom in here, I actually don't have very many vassals. As you can see, I control most of my lands, or at least, like, direct vassals. However, I did give my friend Anatolius, my longtime friend and companion, who we've had... He was one of the very first people I ever got on this playthrough, way over in Byzantium. He and Demetrios, who died in the last crusade, he was one of them. So I decided that he was going to be like our chronicler for this episode, and he's also my only non-related vassal, like landed vassal that I have, because my other son, as I said, he's here, and he's pretty good as well. He doesn't have any children because he's a homosexual, but what are you gonna do? It's fine. I'm sure maybe he'll pop one out for dad. Anyway, I don't know what we're gonna do. I've still been working on increasing the control in some counties because I have so many. This is my court. This is what we got going on. I did move the Bond coat of arms down, changed it to, I think Here I Am is what I made it last time. But I moved the Bond coat of arms down, and it looks a little better now. It's a little more straightened out. As you can see, Ghee, he lost some of his hair. He got nicknamed the Lion, which was very exciting. I think it was just because I think I was warring with Aragon at the time. when it got renamed, and I've kind of kept him in his armor here, even though he's gotten a little chunky. He lost a leg to cancer, so that was something that happened a few years ago. He got irritable from a stress event. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. He's all kinds of stuff going on. He's obviously a crusader, but that's enough of that. Let's just hit go. See what sort of events pop up. See what I'm kind of trying to debate on what we should do here. Getting some people, they're giving me some stuff. I got pretty high court grandeur. I actually think I just maxed out my court grandeur stuff, so it should hit at least 9. I wish I could get it up to 10. Personal schemes. I'm trying to learn the Spanish language because I don't know it, or the Iberian, I guess. Interesting, the Boers of wherever. That's fun. I could attack this man because I could do a struggle clash, or I could do the Iberian reclamation of the duchy. Because I'm actually friends and allies with Castile. Actually, I might just be allies, but I'm at least allied to them. I might take the Duchy of Aragon and give it to one of my sons. Let's do that. That sounds fun. Fun way to start the episode. Ghee decides that he's going to take over the last of these 2 lands so that his sons have a big boost of territory. I think that's a good way to end it. I don't even think I'm going to need to call anybody. I still have a pretty insane army. As you can see, Count Anatolius is actually still one of my leaders. Oh, no, I don't want to call him. I could call Duke Alphonse. I have plenty of prestige, so I'm going to do it. I had another one. Ooh, Sunifred? Why not? I don't even care what his name is. I don't know these kids. Got too many damn children. There we go. Oh, really? Hold on now. Really? That's interesting. I wonder why. Oh, geez. Oh, no, we won. Okay, that was weird. Oh, no, who died? Holy crap, I lost one of my sons, Roger. He ended up getting killed by this guy in the battle. Dang. I should actually prevent one. Hold on. Let me go in here. Okay, so this is a redactive thing that Ghee's doing. My son, forbid. Where's my other son? Forbid. All of my sons are not allowed to fight anymore. After the one son died, Ghee was like, absolutely not. I will not lose another son. I will not weep for a second child. This war is mine. If I am to die, then I will die. But not my boys. Do have another son who I can marry to somebody. So let's just see what we can get. Another Holy Roman Empire. We could do Castilian. I actually don't think I am allied to them. That would secure us for a while. I don't think we're not allied like that, but why not? Let's share it. Let's share the borders. Go a little crazy. That way when you know they come of age, it'll give us a little boost. 17 months? How? What the hell? For real? What am I attacking? Zaragoza's got an insane fort, dude. Jesus. Hold on now. They're coming down. We gotta go down. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Follow me down. Big battle. Big battle down here. Uh-oh. Will this make a difference? I don't think anybody's gonna come to me. Oh, I made a bad move. Oh, wait. Ghee, you madman! Ghee, you madman! Holy crap! Holy... Good God, Ghee. Well, there he goes. He got legendary figure. I mean, he would after that. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, I was in the middle of building like 7 buildings. Just all kinds of stuff has been going on. I've been trying to upgrade Valencia as much as I can, just to make it really prosperous. This is another one. I said this like almost every time, but this is definitely one of my favorite rulers that I've made. He's fantastic, dude. Really, really fantastic. I'm gonna send this guy south. Uh-oh. Dang, he got infirmed. That's so stupid, dude. Infirm pisses me off, to be honest with you. Even though he's probably gonna be alive for quite a while anyway, but it's such a garbage trait. I feel like it just happens arbitrarily half the time. I mean, I might be infirm, but I'm still gonna kick this guy's ass. I lost another son. Holy crap. I'm gonna press on, because that's the Ghee way. Good lord, dude. No longer overwhelmed by stress. Dude, I lost 2 sons with like back-to-back. My 17-year-old and my 19-year-old. That sucks. That sucks a lot. How much does it cost to increase that? Oh my god, 400. Jesus. I'll increase this one a little bit. Maybe I'll max it out, actually. Good god. My daughter was imprisoned. Again? Jesus. Oh, I thought it was going. I was wondering what was happening. Dang, dude. What the hell? Got a couple people we can ransom. Let's just ransom them. Get that money. Oh, I learned the language. Yes. I'll pay your ransom again. This is the second time I've had to do this. Oh no. Oh, too late. I already won the battle. They came down to try to whip them, but didn't matter. My daughter broke my alliance. What? Are you for real? She just said, "Nah, Dad, I hate you." That's the wildest thing I've ever seen. I'm definitely gonna usurp that. Thank you. Yoink. I love that it's a little hand. That always tickles me. I'm definitely gonna give this to one of my sons. This guy sucks, though. Honestly, this guy would be my... I honestly like this guy. Elevates a co-monarch. I kind of like him. He's pretty good. Like, he's a rational lackey. He is. He just got a son, too. He just seems better. He's more capable, I think, than his brother is. He's a formidable fighter. What about his brother? What does he got? His brother's a skilled tactician. His brother actually has some decent ones, too, but he's greedy, humble, and trusting, whereas his brother is calm, generous, and arrogant, which is better. I'm going to elevate you to co-monarch. You're my new player heir. I feel like you fit the mold a little bit better. And then for you, because you don't have any titles, I'm actually going to grant you this duchy title, which you can have all of it, which is fine. I don't care what happens to you. Well, actually, you know what? Let's do this, and then you can be in charge of your brother, who doesn't have any titles either. Grand titles. We'll give him these two. There you go. There you go. We'll give them to my sons, my boys. Do we have anybody who I should switch this out with? Actually, this guy's pretty good. You wouldn't make a bad steward, so... Oh! He's a lusty dwarf. Hell yeah, dude. Love it. I could swap them. Yeah, he's much better at being this anyway, and I kind of want you to work on... Is it Dena? Or Denia? Denia? Yeah, Denia. Work on Denia. 3 years? I don't know if he's going to live that long. He's 70. I'm honestly shocked, Anatolius. Oh, he had kids. Good. Because I had him married a while ago, and I wasn't sure if that was going to happen for him. That's good. I'm glad. Glad to see that it did. And I would love to do a grand tournament. One last grand tournament would be really cool. I think... Let me think. What should we do? Lost unsafe highways, Anatolius. I am going to be devastated when you die. Let's get rid of these tales of brutality. You're going to lose a lot of stats with this, but... So it takes like 3 every time. I feel like the education of Lagarda at your court no longer suits our needs. She's hereby recalled to our care. Interesting. So he said, Papa, your education is garbage. I really want to sponsor the Jewish scientist. That sounds really cool. Epicenter of the Golden Age for 120 years. It's getting more expensive by the second. Oh my god. I can lose irritable because I'm ashamed of myself for hitting a servant. I'm going to change my ways. I lost the irritable trait. So he's no longer irritable. Grandpa has had a change of heart. I love this old, like, one-legged idea. Oh, he's got poor health and frozen grief because he's still sad about his wife dying. Administrator. He finally unlocked it here at the end of his days. He may die, though. Although, you know what? We might be able to counter this now that we just got that. Just a little tiny health boost in medicine might be enough to push him into the fine. Yep, fine is fine. Good. What's my succession like? Because I have high succession. So I would lose the Kingdom of Sicily to my brother, which makes sense. The duchy would go to this brother, my son, and his marshal. Okay. This guy would go to there, and that would go to that son. So high partition, I would still keep most of it. Like, he would probably still make a decent amount of money every turn, just not a lot. Oh, hold on. Everybody, we gotta take a second here. We have got to take a second here. I'm doing a funeral for him. I'm gonna bury him in Valencia. My friend. I didn't even do one for my sons. I realize that this might seem bad. And we're gonna make this a beautiful funeral for my longest serving friend. Valencia is to be Anatolius' final resting place, and I'm left alone to gather my thoughts and prepare for the arrival of our honored mourners. I'll never forget him. That is, actually, it's really sad. I'm not lying to you that I'm pretty upset about it. He was, we've also had Mashalem quite a while, but he was probably one of my favorite ones. I put him in stuff. Dude, you have got to stop. I think this may help me lose some stress too by crying. Important ability, far too great number to name, passed by the enshrouded body of Count Anatolius of Aragon, granting him little more than a simple bow or a nod, as though such a gesture was sufficient to show one's reverence for a life. My heart weighs as heavy as my pockets, so full of trinkets and memories of Anatolius. I can't help but wonder why I should go to hoard objects which rightfully belong to him. The house banner. He made it for me. If you guys recall, when I became a king, he made me these banners. He gave them to us, so I'm going to give him the house banner. I would not be a house if not for him. Of all the figures venerated and villainous, none have been desired more than our departed Count Anatolius. With his crowd of weepers and gawkers finding other subjects to satisfy their fascination, I am at last left with a moment of solace between myself and my acquaintance. Allow myself a moment of grief. The offering of libations. I and the other mourners take a reprieve from our grief to enjoy a great bounty of food. Mayor Ghanem has usually the lifeblood of any feast, now sits across from me misty-eyed with an untouched goblet at his side. How can we make ourselves fat and merry in times like these? Are we satisfying our hedonistic desires while Anatolius has none? Join me. Empty your goblet in libation. Who is this guy? I'll join in the offering. Before my feasting table stocked high with all manners of food and drink, as if Count Anatolius were trying to offer an act of magnanimity before parting. Mayor William has so far refused to lay a finger on this banquet, however, swilling his goblet around in idle solace. His middle-distance stare falls wearily upon me, and with a quiet nod he raises his drink high. To Count Anatolius, truly one of the greats. Tell us what he really meant to you. The last chance. The sorrowful line marches on, the line to have last moment with Count Anatolius, a last whisper, a last goodbye, a last nothing to place anyone will ever see him again. Truly a privilege it is to be here. The line brings me ever closer until at last the figure in front of me parts, and there is nothing but a veil between me and him. I'm going to speak of his virtues. He was loyal to the end. The mourners moved through the weeping hall in a kind of macabre dance, all for Anatolius, the unsettling silence of a people holding back what they so desperately wish to do. Silent screams never depart their lips. Hard-fought battles against tears being lost, so ashamed of their own grief. I rise to my feet and allow myself to get lost in the dance with my fellow mourners. I must remain strong. I feel quite calm wash over me, gazing around the room of mourners. Some eyes are stained red. Others would see this as like any other cause for gathering. One soul, however, looks at me with uncertainty. My son? More this guy? What happened to Anatolius? Why is everyone sad? He is in heaven now. Oh, he's comforted. After having spoken over dinner for a while, this lady leans over to tell me that she finds it impressive how knowledgeable I am on so many different subjects. Okay. That's a weird thing to do. My morning star. All eyes fall upon Relinda as she falls to the ground in lamentation, hands coating her reddened eyes from view. Relinda's sorrowful gasps and chokes have left her fellow mourners breathless, and many offer her comfort and reverence as if it were her who has to be committed to the hereafter. I've lost my stress, thank God. The shadow of mourners no longer loom over me, and I'm at last given a moment alone. With quiet comfort I can take in such moment without the rattling and prattling of other guests in my ear. It feels good. I have another son, Raymond. I'm gonna name you after my son who died, which is Roger. Dust to dust. Now the time has come to commit Anatolius' final rites before his final journey into the hereafter. Anatolius' enshrouded body is being suspended above an open grave, surrounded by close friends and family. Stood at his head is you, a privileged place of mourning afforded only to a magnanimous host. I can hardly bring myself to look upon him, and even now I struggle to believe this is truly our last moment together. At last, his body is lowered into the earth, and the funeral is officially completed with a prayer. Beautiful. The funeral has concluded. I have lost 33 stress and gained 437 piety. I can ask my head of faith for gold, and he would say yes. It would be 1,500 gold, so I might be able to do that decision soon. Thank you, my friend. Remember, I've hosted him for a feast. 89. I really want to do this. I feel like sponsoring the Golden Age would be really cool. Dang, it's really expensive. Wait, I don't mean all the requirements. My cultural head approves of you. Who's my cultural head? Catalan? How is it this loser? Fine. Give me my cultural thing. Stone of glass. All right. Iberia is home to many scholars from around the known world. With a little funding, we could achieve a new era of learning and establish a hub for culture and knowledge sharing, which will reign supreme for decades to come. You gain sponsored the Golden Age for 120 years, which increases your development, or increases your renown, printing with different faiths and cultural fascination, epicenter of a Golden Age, and you get present during the Golden Age. Wow, Jesus. Look at that. We have made it. And I'm going to wipe the slate again, and I'm going to suppress Tales of Brutality. So we are one step closer to being a better person, I guess. We don't have much time left. I know this man is going to die, and I would offer this man vassalage, but he would say no. And so in one of my final acts, I'm going to go to war again. Ooh, my liege, please make this fool listen. The surgeon performed a cataract operation on my right eye, but now refuses to fix my left. The operation was only successful because the conjunction of the stars was perfect. You must wait 12 more years to ensure another successful operation. The stars have no bearing on your ability to perform the operation. It worked. Wow. He removed cataracts for some guy. That's actually legitimately insane. Oh my god, dude. What an insane... Wait, hold on. It said I would probably lose, but I'm winning. I'm winning. Alright, it's over. We've done it. Nice. Cool. Who controls this? This lady? I mean, I could probably just give this to somebody. I'm gonna grant this to... Maybe, I guess I'll give it to my son. Well, yeah. And I could probably still usurp that, right? Nice, sick. And then I can grant this to my son who is controlling this. Nice. Good job, boy. Negotiating alliance, nice. As my head of faith of gold again? I don't really need it again. I feel like I've taken it enough. This guy could die soon. And then I could probably end up taking the rest of his land. And that would be, I think, a fantastic way to end this. Let's suppress our Tales of Brutality. So now the only thing that's remembered, and this is interesting, so I'm wondering if the way this would work, like in world, is that Ghee is like paying people to forget those stories. Because he's been a monarch now for, I mean, over 20 years, right? Like I made this title in 1206. It's now almost been 20 years of my rule. So like realistically, he could just be like, "Oh yeah, no, that's fake, that's bogus. None of that stuff is true." If he wanted to, which is interesting. I think that's a fun like mechanic to think about in an RP sense. Let's do should we do a pilgrimage? That would give us some legitimacy. It would be pretty cool. Or you can lose gallows bait. We should definitely do a pious pilgrimage. And let's go all the way to let's go to the Vatican? Been to the Holy Land. I've never been to, I don't think he's ever been to Rome. Although he's never been to Santiago. Let's go to Rome. Let's go to the Vaticano. And let's hire some captains. We'll just make this real nice. Oh, travel speed is unaffected. A throng. And we'll do it for reflection, so we lose some stress. And we'll just do a really expensive pilgrimage to Rome as this really powerful king in Spain, the King of Valencia, has this insane, pretty far reach, honestly. If you were gonna consider it, like if he takes this, he would have the entire eastern coast of Spain or Iberia taken. Technically, he could probably also take. That's my sacred duty, of course. He could probably also take Sicily if he wanted to. Pilgrims flock to Rome from all over the Christian world. Some follow via Frangigena. Others take less well-known paths. In the end, we all converge here at St. Peter's Basilica, where the great man himself was put to rest. Standing here with the other pilgrims, I sense a feeling of solemnity, solemn unity and fellowship shared amongst the gathered. All have overcome various trials and tribulations along their way. I've walked the holy path. My lord, I have something I want to ask you. Do you want to go into the service? Don't we have churches back home? Yeah, no one's supposed to say, oh, there are no sick houses. A claim on the kingdom of France? The whole thing. Ooh, I repent. I didn't do anything. Finish pilgrimage. Nice, dude. So I got to lose a little bit of the thief trait, which is good, because then I can wipe the slate again. Should I? I mean, we could take him. King Eudes. That would be really weird. I could technically make an empire title then. This is... Wow, that is a really tempting one. I think I'm gonna say yeah. I think I have to, right? I feel like if we have the opportunity to make an empire, and I press my claim to take the whole thing, I don't even know. This is unprecedented. I'm gonna do it, and I'm calling in all my allies to include. Oh, he won't accept. Oh, he's already fighting him. This is crazy. I did not plan for this. I just want you guys to know. This is crazy. Dude, she survived like, I think she had another illness at one point too. This poor lady. How do I only have aspiring ruler? That's what's confusing me. You picked the wrong castle, fool, screamed my marshal as he threatened. What the hell? You've picked the wrong castle, fool, screams my marshal as he threatens the frightened intruder with a sword. Under further pressure from my marshal, the young man explains that he is part of a criminal organization called the County of Castelbranco. Alvar, King of Thieves. What? This realm wasn't big enough for 2 kings. You let the thief go in exchange for the location of their leader, then set off on a quest to defeat them and earn the title of the Thief Slayer? What? After journeying to Castello Branco, I enter an abandoned church. Alvar has been awaiting my arrival. Ghee, I presume your mace tells me you're not here to offer me a deal, but thieves are closer to merchants than soldiers. We could both walk away if you pay me. They don't have no business left in your kingdom. Prepare to be beheaded, snake. I beat him. Goodbye, Alvar. I killed the King of Thieves. It's good to be King of Thieves. You gained 350 prestige and 260 gold. Wow. There can only be one King of Thieves. That's actually insane that he just said that. This is gonna take forever. I guess I should just go straight for the capital after this, because it's just gonna take a million years for this to even make any progress. I seized the skull cap of Charlemagne? Are you for real? Dude, that's an insane court artifact. The very pad of Charlemagne is held within this box. Perhaps his wisdom cell to descend upon his owner. Good God, dude, that's nuts. I think what I need to do is go back. Once this is taken, we'll just take this like 15 days. And then I'm gonna go back to, here. Recover some troops for a second. Notice how my allies get got. God bless, this war is not going to end cleanly. Alright, I've jumped ahead a little bit here. I had to recover all my troops after that last... I got spanked in battle. And so I decided to just come back here. I'll try and split everybody up. Call in my allies, because I just allied myself with Valencia, or not Valencia, Castile. So now that I have Castile and them, I should be able to do something. I replenished most of my troops. He is winning this war quite significantly, but I think I can come back. I'm so old, though. I just don't know if Ghee is going to live through the end of this war. Alright, we're down. We got it back to 40. This is a long comeback. I really didn't think we'd be able to do anything. But we may... Someone trying to kill... Why does everybody want to kill my poet? What are they saying? Oh, the Khan died, and I'm dying. Genghis who? There we go. Huge win, dude. Jesus, took forever to finally get a win on this guy. You're probably even offer a white piece, but it says I'd go into critical stress. Oh! Ghee died. A zealous man, he fought for the glory of God against the heathens in one of the greatest holy wars of recent history. King Ghee ascends to the throne. King Ghee the Second, my son. Actually, Ghee is just as fine. He has nothing going on with him that would make him incapable. And it seems like most people like him because they liked his dad. Oh my god, our spy master is insane. But he has terrible prestige. And it looks like my realm has split. Actually, yeah, the Kingdom of Sardinia. To my brother. Which, the only thing that's unfortunate, yeah, is that he's got these two, which I could actually declare war on him in a minute. Once we win this war against France. Oh, there goes Ghee. Can you imagine? I would not, I mean, how would you live up to this? I never expected this Ghee, the drunken one, to finish this war. This is actually really surprising to me. Alright, here we go. Huge battle. Your first true test, my friend. And you won it in the battle. I'm so proud of you. I honestly couldn't be more proud. Let's get one more victory. absolute dubskis. I think, do we have anybody that we can ransom? So Ghee managed to, through his sheer insane... this guy's been in my prison for like forever. I'm gonna recruit both of you. I did not realize you've been in jail for so long. But King Ghee the Second of Valencia is definitely going to be, I guess, more of a enforced demands. This war took 10 years, dude. So be it. We are now humongous, but I can make the Duchy of Anjou, so we should do that. I do have somebody in my party who's apparently can be the King of England. That's actually crazy. I should probably go to war for my claims. He's got so much money. She would be excellent, actually, but she's kind of got some bad traits. She is... I need somebody who's got some decent traits for my son. I don't want anybody who's crazy. Zealous isn't terrible. She's craven, though. You're not so bad. Where are you? You look beautiful. I think that that's fine for him. It's not always about the biggest ally. We have plenty of huge allies. We'll make 10 trebuchet regiments. I feel like that's more appropriate. We can get rid of one of these. I don't need to have two that are that big. England, I would have to... I really wish that the Duchy of Aquitaine wasn't just hideously sitting there like that. But I've taken back most of the land. Valencia is now humongous. What is this party? This guy wants the Kingdom of France. And he has these three as his ally. If I send you a gift. Oh, I'm greedy, I can't. Can't gift you an artifact because I'm also greedy. I don't think he's going to be able to send an ultimatum soon. I'm about to have 30,000 troops. You want to have Mahmed's brooch? Who is this? My brother? Yeah, you can have it. Why not? I'm definitely going to have to be careful here. I'm just going to keep raising my men-at-arms to an insane amount so that all these counties or all these people that want to come steal my money don't come. I really need to take this, and then I guess I need to attack him. That would be the two things I'd like to do, I think, to end this one. Oh, poor Ghee. I'd like to imagine that he was like in his tent and he was like, son, you have to finish it. You have to for a family, son. My eldest sister died of apoplexy. Yeah, she was a bit of a criminal. She followed more into our dad's line of thinking. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to declare war on my brother and I'm going to try and retake. Yeah, I'm going to have to because he's going to lose this kingdom and I definitely do not want that to happen. So, sorry brother. 3,000 strong with this men-at-arm army and I'll lead the front. That's plenty of troops, dude. I got nicknamed the Greedy. Ugh, terrible nickname. I mean, that makes sense though, he is greedy. The Order of Alcantara or the Knights of St. George want a new city and they're going to give me that much money for it? I mean, dude, go off, queen. Go off. I don't even care. Apparently we don't have the means to upgrade this. We don't have cranes. I will do this. And Castillo will get, I think, this one's pretty good. Jaca can get, honestly, better mines would be great. Auspices would be fantastic. Zaragoza, honestly, better blacksmiths because it increases holding taxes by a decent amount. So the lion gave way to the greedy. My spouse gave me even more money. Good lord, there's just so much cash everywhere just sitting around. I'm the head of this culture, actually. I should probably change it to cranes. There we go. 20 years till we get cranes. Then we can build that last building. Who is this? I'm gonna definitely give him this bow. I'm gonna get some stress, but I'm gonna do it. He may not want it anymore. Let me finish maxing these guys out. Now that we have everybody up to the height. There we go. Look at that. And then I could also probably... Uh-oh. How did you get infirmed already? My dude, you're like 50. I inherited the Duchy of Burgundy. Who the hell's this? Why are you up here? Oh. Am I at war with somebody now? Uh-oh. I was gonna say, you can just have it. Or does he become, would he become independent if he did that? I think that might be what it's trying to tell me. Oh my god. The Taper of St. David? No. I'm assuming that you get like a supply line. That's why it's not going to have any weird issues with me coming down here like this. Because normally you'd be like, I'd be losing a ton of troops. There we go. It's over. Finally, dude. Alright, so now I control the Kingdom of Sardinia. As was foretold. And now he's losing his hair. Dude, these guys are going... He's going poorly. I don't even think he's going to live that long. Also, he's the last one who was related to Sibylla, which is interesting. The right to rule France belongs to me by divine right, and I finally have the means to do it. Accept this fact peacefully, and I will make you do so. I will not be threatened. They have 21,000 troops. I'm going to try and siege his capital. That might help me. Holy crap. His forces are going to get decimated by this. What the heck? That's like divine providence right there. Oh my god, he came in at the worst time. We caught him as he was fleeing. Oh my god, King Ghee the Second died in fucking battle too. He drank himself to death in the war camp. Good lord. What a succession. What a line of kings we got going on here. I'm gonna white peace them. There we go, disband all. Holy crap. These guys can send an... Oh my god, I'm never gonna be able to get this. My marshal? Why don't you like me? Too many duchies. Council rights guaranteed. I have the Duchy of Burgundy. What if I granted this to you? Hold on. I'm plotting. Not this guy. This guy sucks. Alright, maybe he'll leave that faction now. Let's see. Because he likes me now, right? Theoretically. Why are you so stressed, dude? Relax. Oh, see? He dropped out. It looks like Ghee is going to be able to just barely squeak by here. I had to give away a title, but I managed to actually get some money back, and now we have survived. Manuel of Valencia is bisexual. Is his wife? All right, you need to like seduce this woman immediately. Seduce her. Odds I hope are better than decent, because you have no heir other than your sister, and you are actually you somehow have a claim on the Kingdom of Jerusalem, which is actually really odd. Because your dad had a pressed claim. That might be why he didn't even rule for very long. Let's check out the scoreboard here before we're getting close to the end. Getting close to the end. I've jumped around a lot, I know this. So, Ghee ruled for 30 years, and then he ruled for, like, 5? No, a little more than 5, like 7 years. And now Manuel is ruling. There's a huge plague in France right now. Oh, this dude needs to de-stress. Maybe I should host a feast for my victory? Yeah, let's host a feast for his win. Great opinion gain. And then let's do an honorary guest. God, I don't even know. Nobody likes me. The realm is very much lukewarm. Duke Thibault. Because without him, I would have literally gotten wrecked. So let's host a feast. Okay. I think we're getting near the end of this one. The natural conclusion. I don't think we have many factions left. Just these guys. This guy's about to die. My uncle wants the Kingdom of Valencia. He's never, ever going to be able to take this. Ever. So I cannot imagine. We're hosting a feast. We have to secure the line of Ghee. His son wasn't very great, but Ghee, the lion, we want to live up to that legacy. Although we have technically, I mean, we secured France. Really. This guy may end up dying. No, he seems fine. He's healthy. Alright, he's lost an entire level of stress. My wife doesn't want to be seduced by me, of course. There we go. Now we're not stressed. If nothing interesting happened. It was just good to lose stress. I feel like I should befriend this guy. And I don't need to sway this dude anymore. Or this person. I have a lot of options actually. I should work on swaying this guy. We have a ton of money. What else should we do? I mean, we're pretty much at what I would say is the natural conclusion of what I would want to do for this series. We've had 3 kings in this episode. Where's that? Oh, it's up in France. We don't care about those subjects. My daughter and heir. Juliana. Juliana, the future. The future of our peoples depends on you. And I think marrying them, although I would only do matrilinear, actually. The Kingdom of Bohemia would say yes, the Danes would say yes, the Bavarians would say yes. The Catalans would say yes. Interesting. Should that be how we bond our houses? That way I have now secured my peace with them. Interesting. Plantagenets. I could try and take my de jure lands. Maybe it was one last thing just to clean up my borders. Oh, okay, we lost a bunch of stress. You know what? All things considered, I would say that it was a pretty successful run. I don't know how he managed to survive. I have 35,000 troops. I really could just take him, I think. And I don't... Where is his capital? Oh, he moved it up to London, actually. This is the most I've recorded for this whole series. I just want you guys to know that. Normally I had not done this much, but... Oh! I became friends with the Kingdom of Castile. There we go. He's gonna land. He's gonna have no choice. About to get wrecked. Oh my god, and we captured him. Dude. Manuel. God must be on your side, my man. Absolutely. Did it with such minimal loss, too. Oh, now that is a beautiful sight. I can usurp the petty kingdom of Aquitaine. I will. Thank you. I will also create the Empire of Francia. Oh, I would become the Empire of France. I think we could rename it. Let's do it. I am now an emperor. I'm now the Emperor of Francia. Let's change it though. All right, so we're just the Empire of Valencia. We're Valencians. Yeah, actually no, we were a different color. We were totally a different color. We were like a greenish color, right? Was that it? I mean, I like that. I prefer that. I don't think it was that color specifically, but... Oh boy. So now I'm an emperor. I could offer him vassalage, but he would say no. I wonder who else I could offer vassalage. Did I get any new options? Ransom this guy. Gained a level of glory. I think... Yeah. This is not the ending I expected, but it is the ending that we deserve. Oh my word. I did not think I was going to end up making an empire. I feel like this crown fits him a little better, so I just gave him this really bedazzly crown, because I don't really like the way that cone one looks. He's got the... I like this crown more, but obviously that's for those guys. But I think we've done it. There's like no factions left. He's managed to quash all of these people. I feel like he would do it again if he had to. He's got a daughter setting up the future. I'm satisfied with this. And though it definitely looked a little dicey there for a second, we've actually managed to not only survive, but thrive and create the Empire of Valencia. I really did not imagine that this is how this was going to end. I figured I would just sort of like find a decent spot to stop. But with Ghee dead and then his son dead, and then we managed to still do this, I'm actually fairly proud of this. I think that realistically, this could be like a map painting campaign. But as always, I'm Sol. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. We've also had a large influx of members on the channel, to include our esteemed Paladin members, and I want to thank those right now. That would be Dwayne the Rock Lobster, Valadar, Dunyal, and Zora Luigi. Thank you guys so much for your support. As always, if you guys want to support the channel, you can consider becoming a channel member, or if you like the video, maybe consider commenting, and subscribing if you like the series or whatever. But you don't have to do any of that. As long as you enjoyed the series, that's what matters to me. As always, I'm Sol. I don't know what I'm going to do next, but I look forward to seeing you there. Thanks for watching.